Hey friends, how are you doing? It's Monday Night Muses. How are we all feeling? Monday Night Muses. 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 Hello, beautiful humans. It is I, Rorie Kelly, here to sing to you and bring all kinds of shenanigans your way. I hope you're feeling delightful. I am feeling delightful. Did you enjoy Rupert and his just amazing music, amazing songwriting? It was such a pleasure to get to be a part of his album, and then such a pleasure to get to just sit and be a fly on the wall and listen to him tonight. So I hope you had as good a time as I did. I've got a couple special announcements for us tonight, but that will come in time. They're surprise, sneaky announcements. Just know that something is on its way. Happy Monday! Christopher, is that you? How are you? It has been a while. Good to virtually see you. Cheers, everybody. Bonk. Okay, so I have a couple questions for you. I think if you're a regular, you know what my questions are. Number 1, where are you tuned in from? Number 2, what are you sipping on? I've got a little gin and seltzer, heavy on the seltzer, because this is we don't need this broadcast to go crazy. Number 3, how are you feeling tonight? You know, I don't want the polite answer. I don't want the water cooler answer. I want to know how you're really, really, really feeling. Really, really. Because we show up for each other here at Monday Night Muses. That is a giant glass on a big screen. It is. Is it more like when I hold it like this? Can you more see like it's not the giantest? It's not quite as big as my head. Ooh. Sipping on Bolthouse Farms vanilla chai. That sounds amazing. Aw, this is my favorite part of Monday too. I was just telling my friend Melissa, she and I were texting and she was like, you have had a crazy week. I hope you get to relax a little tonight. And I was like, well, I've got Monday Night Muses tonight. And it always restores me. Tuned in from Santa Clarita, need a coffee refill, feeling inspired. Samesies, my friend, feeling deeply inspired. Okay, I'm going to sing you some songs. I'm going to start off with, this has become my favorite opener, both in person and here on the live stream. It's one of mine. It's not released yet, but it's the one that I just want to play all the time right now. And I've been meaning to kind of demo it up so that I can get it recorded. One thing at a time, you know? One thing at a time. All right, let me unravel my very ravelly guitar strap. Very ravelly. That is a real descriptive word that people actually use. And I think I have. Yep. Sorry. Guitar pick. Brittany is trying to get pumped for March. You and me both. I can't believe that it's March. Like, I have feelings about that. Oh, happy. It's Mardi Gras tomorrow. Or just Mardi Gras, I guess, right? You don't pronounce the... Mardi Gras. I guess you don't pronounce the H. The S. Happy Mardi Gras tomorrow, everybody. All right. This is a song called Make It Count. I'm going to start with a nifty little synth vibe for this one. Sugar dust, darling, do you need an adventure? Baby, only you could turn the open road into a lecture. You are enough. You are enough. You are enough for this. Like a catbird praying for the answer. Tensing up your neck like you're pushing through a disaster. Let the solstice open you up. Let the full moon say that enough is enough. Let your shoulders down and just breathe a little while. Behold, you are free. Holds you up, you are enough. Behold, you are free, and you don't have to shut down your love anymore. No one's coming to get you. No one's coming to take you down a peg. No one's coming to get you now. Make it count, make it count, make it count for the old. To take advice, so you only asked for advice from the moon. You're driving from the backseat like, will we get there soon? It's hard enough without this total lack of self-trust. You are enough for this. Behold, you are free. Shut down your love anymore. No one's coming to get you. No one's coming to take you down a peg. No one's coming to get you now. Make it count, make it count, make it count for the old you. Like a cackle of crackle. If you're not overwhelmed, you start to worry that you're slacking off. Oh, we used to be the future is the past, and time moves slow. You're always running so fast, and there's a stitch in your side. You're not gonna last, and you're trying to breathe, and all you have is a gasp. Behold, you are free. You up, you are enough. Behold, you are free, and you don't have to shut down your love anymore. No one's coming to get you. No one's coming to take you down a peg. No one's coming to get you now. Make it count, count, make it count. Make it count, make it count, make it count. Make it count, make it count. Thank you, friends. Single release when I have no idea. But thank you. Maybe I can certainly put that on the song list, Brittany. If you haven't already, because I think I made you a mod at some point. Did I make that up? Because I will make you a mod if you would like to be one. But if you can't figure it out, I will figure it out and add that song to the song list, because I would love to do that. Because you don't really have to worry, because it's just been like my big vibe lately, and I have been playing it pretty nonstop. So you're gonna get more of that song. Fear not. You are a mod. Look at that. Watch out, folks. We got a mod in the house. All right, I'm tuning up a little bit. So I'm going to ask something important from all of you. I'm going to do a very special, instead of Poetry Corner, I'm doing a little tribute to a friend of mine that was lost. And my friend was the kind of guy who always had a terrible joke on hand. And when I say terrible, I mean, like really ridiculous, goofy dad jokes kind of thing. And I decided I'm going to do Bad Joke Corner in his honor. We just lost him this past weekend. And so my request to you is, if you have a favorite terrible joke, like a dad joke, that you put it in the comments, because I want to include it in Bad Joke Corner. I want that to be my little send-off for my friend. And I've got a couple of my own to share. And I know that seems like maybe a weird way to do a tribute to, someone who touched your life, but honestly, that's kind of how he went about his life. He did not take himself too seriously, and just always wanted to make someone, smile. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, thank you, everybody. I see some jokes already there in the chat. Thank you. Oh, I think you did send me the poem, Brittany, and I think I forgot to read it, because I'm a slowpoke. All right, I'm going to play for you. I'm going to stick with this. Why play music I've actually released on CDs that people could buy or listen to? I'm going to play Used to Be Sweet, and then I'll play another one on the piano after that called... Gosh, I'll remember the name of it later. That's not really the name. There we go. I used to be sweet, but life made me bitter. I used to believe if I did my best that it would work out, and I did, and then it didn't. Was drawn to disappointment, always drawn to the broken. I thought I could find compassion from somebody who knew suffering. I thought I could be a healer. I thought you could heal me. I thought we could see each other and be seen finally. But I'm always the translator, running halfway forever, making ever smaller fractions, ever closer while the other sits and waits for me to build a bridge. I used to be sweet, I used to be sweet, I used to be sweet. I used to believe in more than me. I used to be sweet. Be the woman I know I was meant to be, with all these pushy expectations weighing heavy on me. How can I be a healer with no one to heal me? How can we see each other through this thick fire? generous when everyone wants something from you? How can I be understanding when everyone wants to judge you? I am just one girl doing my best. I used to be sweet. I used to be sweet. I used to be sweet. I used to believe in more than me. I used to be sweet. Used to be sweet, but life made me bitter. I used to believe if I did my best that it would work out, and I did, and then it didn't. I used to be sweet. Thank you. Thank you for bringing these dad jokes to me. I really appreciate it. There was one I wanted to pop up on the screen for right now. Carol, that happened to be his favorite joke. I'm really glad that came up, because that was the one he would tell me again and again and again. Oh, me too, Dad. We got to get back on the studio. I know that I am sometimes the weak link with scheduling, but I also cannot wait to work on them. All right, this is a song called What I Miss Most About You. Then I'm going to switch back to guitar. And if anyone's got any requests, please feel free. There is a song list. If you type !SL in the chat, you will find a list of many of my songs. Because as Brittany just found out, some of them aren't on there. If you're wondering if there are more songs on the song list that you haven't heard, Diggy Cat is the source for that, because he seems to know my catalog better than I know. So thank you, Diggy Cat. I still think my family likes you better than they like me. And I don't know why you don't really like anyone, but you really do seem to like me. What is it about me? Everybody who loves me has no faith in humanity. What is it about me? Must be something, but I still can't see. What I miss most about you is my constant try. I miss about you isn't you, it's me. Nobody likes it when I write songs about them, no matter how sweet. I'm always wishing that anyone would write anything about me. Well, I fell in love with words and beliefs, bad poetry. Messed up my own verse. Wait, I'm gonna start that verse again. Nobody likes it when I write songs about them, no matter how sweet. And I'm always wishing that anyone would write anything about me, but no one wants to be the music except for me. Whoops, I am the singer already, but I wanted us both to be both, you see. What I miss most about you is my constant try. I miss about you isn't you, it's me. When someone's words came at me all at once, reminding me of me, who I used to be. I thought I finally found my missing piece. Well, I fell in love with words and beliefs and bad poetry. I learned the hard way I despise your reality. Now I lost all my faith, and I'm living in the wait and see. Every time I lose, I learn a little bit more about me. I never like losing, but I like who I am starting to see. And I never like losing, but I like who I am starting to see. Thank you, friends. Fairy song. Barbie Gelman says fairy song. Do I have a fairy song? If I have a fairy song, Diggy Cat, refresh my memory. I will play you a fairy song. I'm just trying to think. Why don't I have a fairy song? If I don't have a fairy song, what's my actual problem? All right, I see, less than 3. Solid call. Thank you, David Alexander. All right, I'm putting up my hair because it's getting to be that point of the broadcast where it's getting a little warm in here. That's the trick to stay warm during the winter, is just be a singer-songwriter and put all of your feelings into your songs, and then it'll warm you right up. Barbie says, I'm a fairy. You are a fairy, Barbie. You are absolutely a fairy. Wait, I do have a fairy song and Barbie always asks for it? What's the fairy song? Are you thinking of the bird song? Because birds are not fairies. Or are they? Witches vibe. Oh, I could do some witchy songs. That's certainly fairy-like. All right, well, I got some requests on deck for y'all. If we figure out what the fairy song is, I'll play it. If we don't, I'll play something about fairies. That I can promise you. Anyway, this song is called Less Than 3. I wrote this song about, I just learned this word. I wrote this song about a situationship. It never really came to fruition. And I used to go around saying I would count it as 0.5 of a relationship, because never officially did we announce ourselves in a relationship, but situationship. I just learned that vocabulary word, and that is what this song is about. One, two, two, two. Everyone's saying the same words to each other. Different permutations of an old conversation. Everyone's throwing up their hands, ready to take the blame. I got a car and you don't have a plan, so I'ma drive around some and see what happens. I'm gonna throw up my hands, leave it all to fate. Oh man, when does it end? When does it end? When does it end? When does the world start to make sense again? When does it end? When does it end? When does it end? When do I see you again? I'm gonna tell you the next time I see you. Thoughts that rearrange themselves inside my head relating to you. I'm gonna tell you all the things that you thought you already knew. I got a plan and it might not be a good one, but it beats whatever else I might be doing anyway. The more I drive around, the more I know what to say. I say, when does it end? When does it end? When does it end? When does the world start to make sense again? When does it end? When does it end? When does it end? When do I see you again? Don't worry, baby, you make it an art. You bring the music, I got the car. Don't worry, baby, you make it art. You bring the music, I got the car. Don't worry, baby, you make it art. You bring the music, I got the car. Don't worry, baby, you make it art. You bring the music, I got the car. I got a car and you got a CD full of pretty songs about which you wanna tell me. I know it's true, 'cause that is the story of me and you. When does it end? When does it end? When does it end? When does the world start to make sense again? Oh, when does it end? When does it end? When does it end? When do I see you again? Don't worry, baby, you make it an art. You bring the music, I got the car. Don't worry, baby, you make it an art. You bring the music, I got the car. Don't worry, baby, you make it an art. You bring the music, I got the car. Don't worry, baby, you make it an art. You bring the music, I got the car. Don't worry, baby, you make it an art. You bring the music, I got the car. Don't worry, baby, you make it art. You bring the music, I got the car. Thank you, friends. Well, that is a big compliment. I am a big Liz Phair fan. I will say, I love Liz Phair from every decade. I love the early, like the 90s stuff. And I also love the, like, since 2000 stuff. I love when Liz Phair got more, like, I don't know, like, well, I'm going to be more songwritery, and I'm here for that, too. She's just all around good. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, friends. Situationship, new vocabulary word. Yes. Also, I just wanted to highlight this comment here. Life is a situationship. We ride all the time. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Like, I'm so here for that. Thank you, Barbie. Thank you for following me, Christopher. I appreciate it. Okay. Next on deck, we're going to have Let You Down. And after that, we're going to have Bad Joke Corner. Yep, that's what's going on. And I know there's a few more things on the request list, and don't worry, I will sing them. All right, so this is a song called Let You Down. This is not about a situationship. This is really just about trying to be yourself. And society, especially when you're female, but I think in general, society just wants to put its expectations on you, you know? And it's hard to like kind of suss through those expectations sometimes and like find your heart. And then it's harder after you do that to realize that in order to follow your dreams and be who you really are, you have to let people down who have like a different expectation of you than who you really are. That's what this is about. The water I'm sipping on looks a little murky. This time it is moonshine, my friend. This time it is moonshine. with me in my loops today. Dare I say it, I am insufficiently loopy. You wanted the conversation to be easier on me. You envisioned a rosier history for me and my family, and I didn't want to let you down. I didn't want to let you down. No, didn't want to let you down by telling you the truth. I've not walked the usual path that I have not regretted that. But just by going differently, so many others have misread me. I do not attack your ways just by choosing my own. I do not eschew company, I just find myself alone. And I didn't want to let you down. No, I didn't want to let you down. No, I didn't want to let you down. But don't twist my words around. Don't say the parts that you don't like are not the real me. I am finished shielding you from what you don't wish to see, so that you could be more comfortable around me. Go ahead, be uncomfortable. Never killed anybody. Morning comes and I feel crazy, but I'm so over assimilating your sarcastic punishments of my and others' differences. I'm in this mist, I wish you well, but not so well. I continue letting you put me and others through hell, and I didn't want to let you down. I didn't want to let you down. No, I didn't want to let you down. So don't twist my words around. Please enjoy your normalcy. Feel free to speak unkindly of me, 'cause it says more of you than it ever will of me. Thank you, friends. Claire, all of my loopiness is a tribute to your loopiness, just so you know. Claire Raby, someday I will nag her. I will succeed in nagging her to come on the stream, because Claire is a super wonderful, awesome human with really amazing songs and really amazing, intricate arrangements. And y'all deserve to hear her. She's magical. Ah, thank you. Okay, loves. It is time for Bad Joke Corner. So let me get myself in record here. And let me pull up these bad jokes so that I can properly pay tribute to my friend. Thank you. Thank you for contributing, everyone. Hello, beautiful humans. Usually at this time, it's Poetry Corner, and I lay down some improvisational music and read some poetry to you, and we will be back to our regularly scheduled Poetry Corner next week. Fear not. However, today I am doing a special corner in tribute and in loving memory to my friend Patrick Duffy, who is a wonderful human in the community and who we all collectively lost this past weekend. Patrick was just an all-around great guy, and he was a real supporter of the arts and a real supporter of those who needed help in the community. And I think anyone, if they are pressed or asked, will be like, yeah, I support the arts. Yeah, I support people in need. But Patrick was he was a money where your mouth is kind of guy. He was not going to talk big about what he believed in. He was just going to show up for him. So he showed up. He showed up and worked all the time in a food pantry right here in the North Shore on Long Island, where I live. And he showed up and created a songwriter showcase also here on the North Shore in Mount Sinai Congregational Church at an incredibly high level, where he saw that there wasn't enough space for original music, like in a real listening space on Long Island. And he made the space, and he made it sound really good, made it look really good, got professional sound, professional lighting, and built an audience of people who really cared to hear original music and would bring different artists in that he thought deserved, to be heard a little bit more. And I was one of those artists. That was how I met him. We became friends. I later moved out here to Sound Beach, which is the same town that he lives in. And it was really a gift and a pleasure to know him. And he was, like I said, not someone who would talk big about things. He would just use his actions to express how he felt. And so for words, he always had a series of horrible jokes, and he would greet me with a bad joke every day that I saw him, or like on the instant messenger or whatever, because he was just that kind of guy. He didn't take himself seriously, and he just wanted to make people smile. So I decided that today, in lieu of Poetry Corner and in loving memory of Patrick Duffy and the many lives he touched and his legacy, that I'm going to do Bad Joke Corner for you. How many tickles does an octopus have? 10 tickles. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One's really heavy and the other's a little lighter. What do you do when you cross Lassie with a cantaloupe? You get a melancholy baby. Why do zombies make the best boyfriends? Because they love you for your brains. Why do you never see elephants hiding in trees? Because they're so good at it. Why do onions make you cry? Because they're mean. Why can't Helen Keller have babies? Because she's dead. Speaking of babies, what's the difference between a Lamborghini and a pile of dead babies? I don't have a pile of dead babies in my garage right now. Wait, that's not the joke. It's I don't have a Lamborghini. All right. I gotta admit, Patrick, I didn't know if you would approve of that one, so I must have messed it up. I don't have a Lamborghini in my garage right now. What do you call a hippie's wife? Mississippi. My friend Patrick Duffy used to be addicted to the hokey pokey, but he turned himself around. Everybody, please send a little love and light up to Patrick wherever he is now. And my request to you is that you make his legacy a living legacy. Show up for your community, show up for what you believe in, and put your money where your mouth is. Instead of talking big about what you want to do and who you want to support and how you want to do it, just show up and quietly do it one step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Many small actions add up to have a huge impact, and that's really the lesson that Patrick Duffy taught us all. And if you're wondering what to say to someone, a terrible joke is never a bad idea. Thank you, friends. All right, that concludes Bad Joke Corner. Let me scroll down and see some of these comments. Oh man, I missed a couple more bad jokes. What do you call a patronizing thief walking downstairs? A condescending condescending. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go back and edit that, Diggy Cat, to get that joke in there for Bad Joke Corner, because that's beautiful. Claire says, I missed your tribune earlier. That's so sad. Yeah, one of my favorite ever shows that I did with you, Claire, was at the Mount Sinai Congregational Church, and it was like you and me doing harmonies, and it was just such a wonderful experience. And I gotta tell you, I had this comedy of errors. I was cursed with that gig. I started playing there. It was once a month, and Patrick would have me maybe once a year, he supported many different musicians, so it wasn't like I was there all the time. But every time I had a gig there, something awful would happen. One year there was a ridiculous snowstorm, but it didn't start until 10 minutes into the concert. So we weren't expecting it, and we all left and went to get our cars, and they all had a foot of snow on them, and we're like, how are we gonna leave? The roads weren't plowed yet. And another time, I was coming from Brooklyn, and my car wouldn't start. I don't know why. I don't remember what was wrong with it. I just know that that was my Toyota Echo that I drove until it had 265,000 miles on it. So probably plenty of things, you know what I mean? But my car wouldn't start. I barely got to the gig, and I literally met a random passerby on the streets of Bensonhurst in Brooklyn and was like, my car won't start. Can you help me? At the time I was in the middle of the road or something. I must have stalled, and not been able to start it again. And these guys popped the clutch for me. They ran alongside me with my foot, on the gas, pushing the car while I steered with the door hanging open, and got the clutch to pop, and that started the car, and that was how I got there. And it was every single time I played at that gig, I had some terrible story to share. And so Patrick stopped booking me so I'd stop having such bad luck. Anyway. You like the messed up version. Thank you. Thanks everyone for sending love to Patrick. He was a really wonderful human. And like I said, he was a real unassuming human. Yep, there was one where AAA had to come. Yes. All right. I'm going to see what's next on the request list. Thank you all for just being here for something a little different. I know that I'm not the only person who has lost people in, especially these last 2 years. And I just want to send love out to everyone who is, grieving someone, who misses someone. And send some light to those we have lost. Really made me realize, I found out yesterday, the way we find out everything, right? I on Facebook, someone had sent me a friend request, and I went to the person's wall to figure out if we had friends in common, and the first thing I saw on her wall was that she was a reverend for a local church, and she was one of our congregants. Patrick Duffy sadly transitioned this weekend, and that was the first thing I saw on her wall, and I was like, wow. Anyway, he was a beautiful guy, and I am really taking it as a lesson to make sure the people I know love them. I have sent a lot of texts to people reminding them in the last 24 hours how much I care about them, how glad I am they are in my life, and to pay it forward. He had this beautiful legacy, and we can carry that on. That's a way to honor someone's memory. All right. Let me perk us up. Let me play some songs. Let me take a look, because I know we have a couple things in the queue. Taking a look at the song listy. Streamersonglist.com. Okay, we got Up From Here. Thank you, Brittany, because that is the exact vibe that we need to lift the vibe today. And I also happen to think, I don't think he ever got to hear it, but I feel like it is a song that Patrick would have gotten a kick out of. After that, I am going to just play every song I have that might be considered a fairy song or a witchy song, and I'm going to hope that I hit the one that works for you, Barbie. Just clearing out my looper here. Should we talk about the loss of tiny objects, very small specific parts without which nothing can be fixed? Should we talk about Mercury retrograde? It's totally cool. I love to put the past in perspective, but now that I am back in the present, everything in my life seems to be broken. Should we talk about... I was reading the comments. Should we talk about my... What's my own lyric? It's something about mental health. You guys, I'm so unprofessional today. Should we talk about the loss of tiny objects? Yes, I'm just starting again. Very small specific parts without which nothing can be fixed. Should we talk about Mercury retrograde? It's totally cool. I love to put the past in perspective, but now that we are back in the present, everything in my life seems to be broken. Should we talk about my psychological state? Let's not play with fire here. It's already been a bad day. You cannot be serious the way you're jerking me around. This bad luck is hilarious, 'cause you can't keep this fucker down. Thank you all for knowing my lyrics better than me. Should we talk about guitars and cars and bank accounts? It's a Russian roulette. Where will the problem be today? I am one headlight short of a bright outlook. That's not a metaphor. I hope I don't get pulled over. Anyway, I thank my lucky stars that I am good in a crisis, and thank the universe for being so much practice. Oh, you cannot be serious the way you're jerking me around. This bad luck is hilarious, 'cause you can't keep this fucker down. Don't threaten me with a good time. I wouldn't know what to do with it. Everything will be just fine as soon as I find my keys in my wallet. I can only go up from here. I can only go up, up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up, up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up, up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up, up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up, up. I can only go up from here. I can only go up, up. I can oh, you cannot be serious the way you're jerking me around. This bad luck here hilarious, 'cause you can't keep this fucker down. No, watch me turn my luck around. No, 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 you can't keep this fucker down. Oh, oh. Thank you, friends. All right, we are gonna play Into the Wild Wild Woods, then Magic Comin', and then Liminal Spaces. And maybe some more songs after that. We'll see. Okay, so this is a song called Into the Wild Wild Woods. And I want to thank you all for not just supporting this song, but supporting me getting weird with this song. In particular, like Diggy Cat, you have requested this song a couple times, and I remember doing a particular patron concert, like the first, I don't know, early time I had written this, and just like being a looping maniac at the end of this and asking if anyone enjoyed it other than me. And I remember you like affirming that it was awesome and worth continuing to play. So thank you, Diggy Cat. This is indeed a song called Into the Wild Wild Woods. Do I need my lyrics? I don't know. It's like a security blanket. I don't have a great track record with lyrics right now, let's be honest. Into the wild, wild woods I go. I don't care if you come with me. Who will you take into the wild, wild woods with you? I'm taking me, I'm taking me, I'm taking me. Into the night where the crack of a tree branch says so much if you know how to listen. Into the winter where the smell of the air carries endless information. I may as well be blind, but I've got wits and I've got attitude. I have come here to find the thing that I was born to do. Oh, to the wild, wild woods I go with a notebook in my pack, for to interpret all the things I see and decide what I'm taking back. I'm taking back, I'm taking back. Here in the shadow of the clouds and the moon, I cannot say for certain what is real, what's in my mind, but I know that soon I will sort out my route. I feel no longer in despair, I'm more determined than I've ever been. No longer in despair, I'm more determined than I've ever been. Oh, despair to return ever despair to turn ever been no longer into the wild woods I go. Despair, more determined than I've ever been. Thank you, friends. Oh, that's awesome, Diggy Cat. I'll send you the chart. Carol says, I'd like to share a song with you I just wrote for a friend I lost a year ago, February 24th, to drug addiction. You too, Diggy, if you'd like to hear it. I would love to hear it. I don't know if that was approval of what was happening with the MIDI keyboard or if that was a studio idea, but I am here for it. Barbie is going with me to find fairies and forage. Foraging for Fairies. That's my band name now. Rorie Kelly and Foraging for Fairies. Just kidding. I'm Irish. I'm terrified of fairies. Like, we have this idea in North America of like, oh, fairies, like cute little wings and stuff like that. And I'm like here for that. And I love it. And I love like fairy imagery and stuff like that. But I also, know the mythology of fairies like whisking you away to their land. And if you eat any of the food, you can never come back. And 100 years has passed when you come back out of the fairy circle. Like, whoo. If you're not terrified of fairies, you are in danger. Oh, my cat Kaylee is outside the door crying. She cannot stand being shut out. And I know that like her cat dad will come and rescue her in a minute, but she likes to come here when I'm live streaming and be like, let me in. But then if I let her in, she will eat all the audio cables. So no, Kaylee, not happening. All right, magic come in, and then liminal spaces, and then it's time for an announcement. Okay. That's another thing. There is like the big millennial mood of like, capitalism is destroying my life. Sure, why not get kidnapped by fairies? And I'm here for that as well. I support all the feelings about fairies. There are times in my life when this life is not enough, and all the dull platitudes in the world can't make it so. Working hard every day for the bills she still can't pay. RPGs late at night into someone else's life. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Where you gonna be tonight? There's magic coming. There's magic coming. There's magic coming. Get ready for the big surprise. When's it gonna be my turn? When's it gonna turn around? When am I gonna wake up happy, knowing what I found? When's it gonna turn around? Yeah. When's it gonna be my turn? When am I gonna wake up happy, knowing what I learned? Oh, oh, oh. And she lays out the cards, see how the day will be. And she is another one of these, but the window's strong now, and she knows it's only time, just a matter of time, until she spreads her wings and flies. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Where you gonna be tonight? Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. Get ready for the big surprise. When's it gonna be my turn? When's it gonna turn around? When am I gonna wake up happy, knowing what I found? When's it gonna turn around? When's it gonna be my turn? When am I gonna wake up happy, knowing what I learned? Oh, 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 oh. And she lays her head tonight, and she knows it's still not time, and she dreams with the power of a phoenix in flames, and she thinks that she begins to understand what she has inside. It's not a thing to disavow, it's not to fix, it's not to tame. Oh, there's magic coming, there's magic coming, there's magic coming. Oh, 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 oh, oh. There's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. There's magic coming. Oh, oh, oh. There's magic coming. There's magic coming. There's magic coming. Oh, there's magic coming. 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 Get ready for the rest of your life. Thank you, friends. Thank you for dancing, Barbie. Barbie, I didn't know you had Ukrainian heritage. I hope, I'm just sending lots of good thoughts for any loved ones and family members you may have over there. And really to anyone affected by this, hoping that, I don't know, what hopes can you have, you know, when this kind of like violent thing happens? You know, hope that it's short-lived. Hope that people heal. All right. I'm going to play Liminal Spaces for y'all. I have a thing for liminal spaces. I get stuck inside them for ages. When you observe a particle, the particle changes, but no one's understanding when I change too. If you're looking, I had a book of dreams on my nightstand. I always thought that I'd come back for it. I had to prove I could do it my way. I had to prove that I could make rent. If you just believe me the first time, it wouldn't have been so hard for me. Where are the moon sisters I was promised? Where is the music monk I never got to be? 'Cause I got stuck chasing love from somebody. 'Cause I got stuck trying to chase money. I have a thing for piano players. I try to learn from the moths I'm drawn to. I try to learn why the moth inside me likes this particular flame, so I don't get burned again. I have a notebook, so many it's embarrassing. I have a lot to say for someone so quiet people think that she is a stuck-up bitch until they get to know me. And by the time they get to know me, I'm attached even if it's wrong. Where is the Knight of Cups I was promised? I went all in, like got was this lousy discernment. Cause I got stuck chasing love from somebody. Cause I got stuck trying to chase money. It's too late now. You can never take it back. It's too late now. You can never get the years back. It's too late now, and the future looks exhausting. Where are the broken but good-hearted people? I feel myself changing into something I don't like. Cause I got stuck chasing love from somebody. Cause I got stuck trying to chase money. I have a thing for liminal spaces. I get stuck inside them for ages. When you observe a particle, the particle changes. I can barely understand the particle that I've become. Thank you so much, friends. Oh, Carol, I just got your email. Looking forward to hearing that song. All right, so I have an announcement. I have 2 new streams that you can tune into, and they're right here on Twitch, and they're both going to be on Sundays. So for starters, I've been hosting an open mic on Sundays between 2 and 5 p.m. Eastern Time, and that is 11 a.m. California time. And I believe it's 7 p.m. UK time. So I've been doing the open mic, and a couple weeks in, it was going well, and I was like, why don't I stream this? Why don't I give people a chance to kind of, you know, have a little video of their performance? Because I know as a performer, it helps me to have video streaming places. So I have been streaming it, and you might have already caught it. I know Judith was tuned in for the last live stream. That's right here on Twitch on Sundays at 2 p.m. Also, on Sundays, I am going to start a new live stream starting this Sunday at 8 o'clock p.m. It's one that I've been threatening to do for a while. So, as you may know, during quarantine, I committed myself to becoming a piano player. And I know just enough to fake it at a bar gig at this point in my life. So, I decided that I was going to start doing a piano live stream, kind of to give myself another avenue to practice, and also to give myself a chance to, just connect with you guys another time during the week. I'm going to start an all piano live stream. I am literally not going to have my guitar set up with me. I will have my keyboard, so I'll have like different nifty MIDI sounds. I'll be able to do my looping, so I can get myself out of trouble if I need to. And I am going to open up requests for every song I know, which includes cover songs. And the challenge, the whole premise of this broadcast is going to be, I am going to do my best to play everything I can on piano and see how it goes. It's going to force me to practice, and the result will be either entertaining because I do a good job or entertaining because I do a bad job. Either way, entertaining. Yeah. And I'm going to call it Can't Find My Keys, because this is who I am as a person. So tune in for Can't Find My Keys, Sunday, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock California time, and I think that's midnight. No, it's 1 a.m. UK time. And since I'm making this announcement, I thought I would go ahead, since y'all are still here and hanging out, I'm going to open up my request list right now and do a couple of piano tunes. Let me just figure out how I can do this, because I have a good 293 songs that I have just activated in the song list. So let me see if I can do this. I'm going to pop that song list command into the chat. Feel free to take a cruise through there and see if there's something you would like to request, or of course feel free to request one of my originals. And I'm going to do a couple piano tunes before I let y'all go. I think I'll go till 9:30 today. All right, I'm going to start off with Barbie Says Bird Song. Right out the gate, hitting me with one that's a little tricky. Okay, yeah, you got it. For Bird Song, I think I'm going to pick a nice little synthy sound, little nifty synthy sound. what's the one I like to do? Is it this one? Let's see. B. What are the chords in the bird song? It's B, and then it's got that E in it. And then it's an A. All right. Teach a bird to sing. Wait a minute. I need to find my pitch. I think it's, hang on. Let me get an actual real piano thing here. If you teach a bird to sing. There we go. There are my notes. Teach, teach. Let's see how it goes, friends. I don't make promises that it'll be awesome. I just make promises that it'll happen. Teach a bird to sing. Fly. Fly. Fly away. Teach a bird to sing. Fly. Fly. Fly away. Teach a bird to sing. Fly. Fly. Fly away. If you teach a bird to sing, she gon' learn to fly. If you let her sing, she gonna fly. If you let her sing, she gonna fly away. If you teach a bird to sing, fly. Fly. Fly away. Teach a bird to sing. She gon' learn to fly. If you let her sing, she gonna fly. If you let her sing, she gonna fly away. If you teach a bird to sing, she gon' learn to fly. If you let her sing, she gonna fly. If you let her sing, she gonna fly away. You think you got it, cage a prize and a lock and a key. You think she's too down to set herself free, but the fact that you locking her up shows you're a dummy. You think you're all of that and a bag full of chips that you gotta control just to get your kicks. And the fact that you locking her up shows you're a dummy. And if you teach a bird to sing, she gon' learn to fly. If you let her sing, she gonna fly. If you let her sing, she gonna fly away. If you teach a bird to sing, she gon' learn to fly. If you let her sing, she gonna fly. If you let her sing, she gonna fly away. Singing is 50% confidence. When I'm confident, I won't be content just to hang around and be your pretty little plaything. You try to pretend it's the way that I am, that I'm built this way just to wanna please. But I got some ideas of my own that don't include you. And if you teach a a bird to sing. She gon' learn to fly if you let her sing. She gonna fly if you let her sing. She gonna fly away. If you teach a bird to sing, she gonna learn to fly. You let her sing. She gonna fly if you let her sing. She gonna fly away. If you teach a bird to sing, she gonna learn to fly. If you let her sing, she gonna fly. If you let her sing, she gonna fly away. If you teach a bird to sing, she gonna learn to fly. If you let her sing, she gonna fly. If you let her sing, she gonna fly away. So that's the deal with Can't Find My Keys. Some of them are going to sound cool and normal, and some of them are going to sound weird and experimental, because my whole existence on the keyboard is weird and experimental. Oh, I love that you're putting colors in the chat here, Barbie. Tomorrow is the 1st. Colors are purple and gold. March 1st, teal blue. You heard it here first. The bird was robins on their migration and monarchs yellow. I love it. All right, you are correct. The challenge is the name of the game. All right, I have at least one request in the queue. And where is it? Now I have to get back to the queue. There it is. Okay, thank you. This is a request I super want to play. I love this song. All right, I'm going to be playing That I Would Be Good by Alanis. If you have requests, tell me, and I will play them for you. And I'll go as long as we got requests, so feel free, load me up. I'm having a great time singing to y'all tonight. And Alex must have rescued the cat, because she's no longer crying outside my door. Breaks my heart, man. Do not request another one, Brittany, because this is also one of my favorite songs of all time. Pulling up lyrics. So a lot of Twitch streamers just do like a huge song list and a lot of covers, and I do that at my gigs, but I'm like a little bit like all about this original focus, especially for this stream. But I thought it would be fun to break out the covers for the piano thing, because like let's get experimental. Let's see how things go. Be good even if I did nothing. I would be good even if I got thumbs down. I would be good if I got and stayed sick. That I would be good even if I gained 10 pounds. That I would be fine even if I went bankrupt. that I would be great if I lost my hair and my youth, that I would be grand if I was no longer queen, that I would be fine if I was not on the wind, that I would be loved even if I'm not myself, that I would be good even if I'm overwhelmed, that I would be loved even if I was fuming, that I would be loved even if I was clinging, that I would be good even if I lost sanity, that I would be good whether with or without you. Oh, thank you for requesting that one. Saltwater. Okay. I gotta find a better place for my iPad because it's like all the way over here. This is something I'm realizing as I commit to doing more keyboard stuff. I'll figure it out. I'll get a nifty stand for it or something like that. Oh, hey Barbie, if you've got to leave us because you're losing charge, cheers. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for hanging out with us. Okay, Saltwater coming up. Definitely want to have lyrics in front of my face for this one, and I think I have them somewhere. Here we go. I have learned that when I'm playing piano, I can't put it on autopilot the way I can put guitar on autopilot. So I've learned to have lyrics in front of me. Otherwise, oops. Saltwater is also not on the song list. I will remedy that. I have a bunch of both originals and covers I'm planning to add to the song list at some point. Can you sense it? The fire is burning bright in me. crossroads but out of focus, like a shedding skin, lying a mystery, like your secrets whispered on the wind. How did the wind get to know them? Try to grasp, but there's nothing in your hand. And can you sense it? Fire is burning bright in me. A spell that I never cast, cobalt blue, hanging glass, and the ocean is calling me. And the salt water pool is all I feel. And the salt water pool is all I feel. And the salt water pool is all I feel. Thank you, friends. Chocolate pudding is not good enough to be dinner. I understand. All right, I'm going to play one more for you. I'm going to just have a list of my piano-friendly songs over here. And I'm going to pick one from it. You know what? I'm going to play one I've really been liking, and I just learned this song kind of on a whim. And I realized that the first few chords are, if I voice them kind of the same way I voice the chords for liminal spaces, it comes out kind of cool. So it's a totally different kind of song than liminal spaces, but it's been really, really fun for me to play it. And this is going to be my last song for the night. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, everybody. Tune in on Sunday, 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time for the open mic, and 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time for Can't Find My Keys, where I goof around and pretend I know what I'm doing with my MIDI keyboard. This is a cover. You might know it, you might not. I don't know. The smell of your skin lingers on me now. You're probably on your flight back to your hometown. I need some shelter of my own protection, baby. Need to be with myself in center. Clarity, peace, serenity. I hope you know, I hope you know, this is nothing to do with you. It's personal, myself and I have got some straightening out to do. And I'm gonna miss you like a child misses their blanket. I got to get a move on with my life. It's time to be a big girl now. Big girls don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. The path that I am walking, I must go alone. I must take the baby steps till I'm full grown. Fairy tales don't always have a happy ending, do they? And I foresee the dark ahead if I stay. I hope you know, I hope you know, this is nothing to do with you. It's personal, myself and I have got some straightening out to do. And I'm gonna miss you like a child misses their blanket. I'm not gonna move on with my life. It's time to be a big girl now. don't cry, don't cry. Like a little schoolmate in the schoolyard, we'll play Jackson Uno cards. I'll be your best friend and you'll be mine. Valentine. Yes, you can hold my hand if you want to, 'cause I wanna hold yours too. We'll be playmates and lovers and share our secret worlds. It's time to go home. It's getting late, dark outside. Need to be with myself and center. Clarity, peace, serenity. I hope you know, I hope you know, there's nothing to do you. It's personal, myself and I have got some straightening out to do. I'm not gonna miss you like a child misses their blanket. I got to get a move on with my life. It's time to be a big girl now. Big girls don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Thank you so much, everybody. As always, we are going to go on a raid. Hey, if you're watching this, if you're watching the replay on Facebook or YouTube, I just want to let you know that the live version of this broadcast is every Monday night at 8 o'clock. And those times that I gave earlier for my Can't Find My Keys broadcast and the open mic Sundays, those are both happening on Twitch. So twitch.tv/Rorie Kelly is the place you can tune in for those. And I really hope you will. I have really loved the community of Twitch. Twitch really, in my opinion, supports musicians in a way that is is a little better than a lot of the other platforms where people are streaming. So I'm all about the Twitch. Does anyone have a request for who to raid? If not, I will. I'm going to take you over to someone. I think I'll take you over to the Mandevilles. All right. That means I am going to have to spell it correctly. Mandevilles. And if you're looking at this on Facebook, on the replay, or on YouTube, and you're like, what raid? This is what we do on Twitch. Every week we go and raid. Oh, yeah, let's go raid Emmy Law Music. That's awesome. She's awesome. This is what we do on Twitch. We raid people. We take our stream and carry the party over to another music stream at the end so that the party keeps on going. All right, we're going to raid Emmy Law Music. As always, I am going to sing you out. I want to thank you so much. Thank you for supporting me and my art. Thank you for being here for me when I get weird and experimental and see how I can grow, because I know that sometimes growth is a messy process, and I'm really grateful that you're here for me through it all, with love and humor. So let me get ready for this raid, and then I am going to sing us all out. Everybody, you're the best.